Hi everyone, welcome to Acres of Clay. If you are new to my channel, I welcome you. My name is Rhonda, and if you've been with me for any length of time, I welcome you as well. It's always good to see or hear from familiar people. I love hearing from you guys in the comments. Today's just been gloomy and rainy. It is the middle of January and it's just a rainy afternoon. The guys are all outside working in the shop, working on projects that I don't even know what they're working on right now, but they're keeping busy outside. The house is quiet. Mackenzie's at work at the salon and everybody else is out. So I'm in the house all by myself, which is sometimes nice. It's peaceful, it's quiet, and I can get some work done, what I want to get done, and I've got a lot of ideas that I want to do. So I need to get working on some of those this afternoon. Behind me, I don't know if you can really see this, I can bring you up close, but last week Mackenzie had a friend over and we taught her how to make homemade noodles. These have been sitting here on the table for several days, just air drying, kind of dehydrating them that way. I have placed these in the dehydrator before, and they dehydrate really fast in the dehydrator. If you just leave them out on towels, they do dry out pretty quickly. And mine are ready to get stored. Actually, this table was full. I'll see if I can find a picture of the girls, and all the noodles that they made. They did a fabulous job. It took all afternoon, but it was fun teaching them. And anyways, these are just egg noodles. I don't know if I said that. I think we ended up making 8 batches, which is about 8 pounds of noodles. She, the friend, brought some home for her and her family. She left us all of these, even though we tried to convince her to take more, but I think she's going to try tackling making noodles again at her house when she gets an opportunity. If you guys want to learn how to make noodles, I do have a video on my other channel, and maybe I can place it in the description or maybe up here in the cards somewhere. I can do that. So, homemade egg noodles. They're so good, you should try it. Time to move some of these girls across the road to the heifer barn. What are you doing there, Dakota? You. Dakota, they're okay. They have to come out. This is where they're gonna go. Got fresh bedding for them. This is the heifers. So this area is where we normally store our sawdust for bedding, but right now there is a huge shortage on sawdust. So we have been taking our bale grinder and grinding up real fine some hay that's low quality, not so good for feed, and been using that as bedding in replace of sawdust, because this year our yield of straw was a little lower than normal, and straw is kind of hard to come by right now. So we found that just taking some low quality hay does a pretty good job with bedding calves and even the heifers that you guys just saw. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oops.
Talking about the sawdust shortage?
Yeah, because I didn't explain why there's a shortage, but you could.
Well, this year there seems to be more of a shortage of sawdust because it's just more of it goes into pelleting for wood stoves and stuff.
More and more people are buying pellet wood stoves.
Yeah, and that's where that wood pellet is actually sawdust made into a pellet. So it's making it, yeah, it's difficult. The last load I got was, I think, in November, and we run about a load a month, and we're almost 2 months trying to get a load, and they haven't been able to get a load.
Plus the price has doubled.
Yeah, they're talking loads that were about $800 now are $3,000 a load if you can get one.
Yeah.
So
farms that depend on sawdust, like weekly, are having a harder time.
And I was talking with another farmer. They're grinding, they baled a bunch of soybean straw, and they're grinding that to bed with. So yeah, we've been just some low quality hay. We're fine. I mean, hay's pretty cheap around here right now, and we're running it through our tub grinder. And we're making do with that right at the moment. I know it's not as good a bedding, but it keeps them high and dry, and you gotta go through a little more of it. So
it's something.
It's something though, because even straw, the price of straw has really gone up too, where it's pretty expensive to bed with straw right now too. So that's why next summer, maybe we'll be a little more aggressive on getting straw, because we raise some straw, but not enough.
Not enough to go a whole year.
Whole year on it. And I mean, that's including if we get sawdust. I mean, if we don't get sawdust, because we go through a semi-load probably every month and a half, and so that's all the more straw you need.
Yeah.
So next year we're gonna make, we'll try and plan ahead a little bit better in case this happens again, because this year is the worst year. Last year it wasn't quite so bad, and the year before it wasn't quite so bad. So I don't know why this year it's so much more worse.
I don't know. But the sawdust companies will sell it to the highest bidder, and right now that's your pellets
Wood,
going into
yeah.
your wood pellets for your wood stoves. So that's why there's a shortage during the winter months. They don't make the pellets so much in the summer.
Yeah, they basically make them. They start pelleting. I think it's September, October. It's kind of in that bulk
When it
time.
starts picking up.
Yeah, and so yeah, we gotta kind of change our plans a little bit.
Always a struggle somewhere. Got to make changes.
But we gotta be flexible too, and that's you know, my dad had a situation a long time ago where we had to bed with straw, or bed with hay. He's done the same thing. He made it work. It's not as nice, but it works.
It's just for a limited time.
It's not a year round, or it's not a complete solution.
Pretty soon we'll get back out on pasture that's not mud.
But
But anyway. Now that we've gotten, I don't know how much rain over the last few days. Yeah, we've just been cleaning. Clean. Oh, I'm not scaring you. This is our breeding age heifers, and now they're all running out to pasture. Anyway, you scared them. So we had to come in through here because once they get certain age, certain size, then we put them in with a bull. And that's this barn that we redid this summer. I didn't really show any of it, but we put in all these free stalls this summer. They hung curtain, and then we hung all these free stalls also. And so we did all that this past summer. And now we're looking for anybody that might be close.